There's more trouble in the Sean Diddy Combs household, but this time it not only involves Diddy, but a new lawsuit is accusing his son, Christian Combs, of assault. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So as you know, Diddy has been in the headlines countless times in the last week or two since his home in Miami and Los Angeles was raided by Homeland Security. Since then, he's denied any of these allegations. He's even accused the feds of some sort of witch hunt. Well, also this past week, Misa Hilton, the mother of Justin Combs, came out and released some unseen footage from one of the raids, calling the feds being overzealous, especially the way both Justin and Christian were treated during the raids. Well, now a new lawsuit is accusing Christian Combs, aka King Combs, his stage name, of SA. So this is what TMZ is reporting in regards to this new lawsuit. They said Diddy's son, Christian King Combs, is being sued for SA, and the alleged victim claims she has audio recordings of him forcing himself on her during a yacht party. And another accuser, Rodney Jones, is involved in this as well. As you know, Lil Rod, aka Rodney Jones, is also suing Diddy and has some shocking claims in his lawsuit and his amended version of that lawsuit. So Grace O'Marque just filed the suit against King Combs in Los Angeles, alleging she was working as a steward on a yacht she claims Diddy himself chartered a few days before the New Year's Eve in 2022. So in the lawsuit, Grace alleges she was doing her job during the shindig, which she claims was advertised as a family-friendly excursion. And King came on, after which she claims immediately became fixated on her, uncomfortably so. She alleges that Christian, aka King, had her take a shot of liquor, and she claims she immediately suspected it was spiked. But despite that, she was able to tell him to get off of her and leave her alone. She claims King was trying to kiss and grope her despite her protesting it. For those that might be unfamiliar with the yachting world, look, I'm no expert, but we talk about Below Deck a lot here on the channel. And I know some of you are saying, why didn't you just say no? Why did you take the shot of liquor? If you've watched Below Deck, you see how hard it is for the crew to say no, especially when it crosses a line. Yes, they have every right to say no, but in that world, in a lot of different worlds, and I know it's 2024, but that culture still somewhat exists. I just want to add that element for those that might be saying, she should have just said no. Yes, that's very easy to say, but in this world of yachting and in this world of just entertainment, this is part of what people are talking about, why people don't say anything, because it has become commonplace in these areas. So they continue, Grace's lawsuit purports to describe audio recordings of what she claims depict her telling King she's not interested in sex with him and trying to get away from him while they were together in a studio on the yacht. Eventually, she says that she was able to get away, but claims King insisted she find him a place to sleep, so she says she led him to the theater. So once there, Grace claims that King cornered her again and attempted to force her to perform oral on him. But she says that she fought him off and includes in the docs pictures of her forearm, which she claims was bruised in the altercation. So eventually, Grace says that she was able to escape, but claims to have suffered mentally and emotionally ever since. TMZ writes, he says, by the way, she claims that Rodney Jones, Diddy's formerly hired music producer, who's also suing Diddy, was in the mix for his yacht party. And she's being repped by Tyrone Blackburn. Just Google schmoogle Tyrone Blackburn and the other cases that he's involved in. This is why I always sort of like, oh, damn, not Tyrone's involved in this. So as you know, Tyrone Blackburn is also the same attorney representing Rodney Jones in this lawsuit. And you may recall that we did a collaboration with Grace Report Layla Lynn and Stephanie from Wine and Chill, who's an attorney. And we talked a little bit about Little Rod's initial lawsuit that had alleged screenshots of Stevie J having intimate moments with another man, which has now come out that that is not Stevie J in those particular screenshots. So there was some things in the lawsuit, the initial lawsuit, that we were sort of like, but Stephanie said a really great thing. Some of what we see in a lawsuit isn't necessarily the way that Little Rod or the person that has filed the lawsuit would depict it. And that falls on the attorney. And she also said, if you looked at that initial lawsuit from Little Rod, it read like it was meant for the blogs. Since then, there has been an amended version of the lawsuit. We're going to continue to follow that particular story, but I just wanted to give you a little bit about that. So TMZ says that Diddy is named as a defendant in the lawsuit as well, accused of being liable for actually chartering the yacht. So Grace also claims that to have witnessed Diddy on board with women she calls, quote, sex workers, and that Diddy exposed himself to Young Miami while they played a game of Carisha Please. That's a game? Okay. Interestingly, she says that that was all recorded by a Hulu camera crew. So Grace is suing Diddy specifically for aiding and abetting King in the alleged assault. So the attorney Tyrone Blackburn's filing of Grace's suit comes 2 days after he himself got into some legal hot water. He will have to go before the grievance committee of New York's, Grievance Committee of New York's federal court system for improperly filing cases in federal court to garner media attention. This goes back to what I was just telling you guys in regards to what Stephanie from Wine and Chill said about the initial Rodney Jones lawsuit. So for improperly filing cases in the federal court to garner media attention, embarrass defendants with salacious allegations, and pressure defendants to settle quickly. Worst case scenario is the committee could recommend he be disbarred. That's worst case scenario. So Diddy's attorney, Aaron Dyer, tells TMZ, we have not seen this woman's claim, but I'm sure we can expect the same kind of manufactured lies we've come to expect from Tyrone Blackburn and his clients, just as we saw in Rodney Jones's lawsuit, which has yet to be served. He adds that they learned about the lawsuit the same way anyone hears about Mr. Blackburn's filings, through the media. Guys, this is just another update. There have been so many little updates in regards to the Diddy situation. We're not covering every single one, but I have been seeing these allegations against Christian, aka King Combs, that came out just a couple of days ago. But now we're hearing that there are allegedly audio recordings. Well, that's the part that has me going, wait a minute, before we discredit this woman and her allegations, audio recordings? We shall see. We shall see. As always, guys, let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.